Trivia's Q&A. Let's start. Which from the following has the highest percentage of aromatic compounds or perfume oil? Interesting information. Extrait de Perfume contains 15% to 40% of perfume oil. Eau de Parfum contains 10% to 20% of perfume oil. Eau de Toilette contains 5% to 15% of perfume oil. Eau de Cologne contains 3% to 8% of perfume oil. Which European country has been center of the perfume industry since the 18th century? Perfume was a popular commodity at a time when personal hygiene was considered an indulgence only to be undertaken a few times a year. Perfume was a substitute for soap and water. King Louis XV helped make perfume a necessity as opposed to a desire. The king's court was known as the perfumed court, le cour parfumé. Perfume was applied to the persons, the furniture, and the clothing worn at this court. So great was the desire for perfume that certain regions of France took to growing the natural ingredients used in perfume so that it did not have to be imported. Since that time, France has continued to be the foremost center of the modern perfume industry. From which animal would you collect castor, used as a fixative for some perfumes? Castrum is collected from the follicles in the genital area of both the male and the female beaver. Castrum has a very strong odor. It can also be used in homeopathic medicines and to flavor chewing gum. A bottle of which of the following would cost you the most? A bottle of Imperial Majesty will set you back at least $215,000 per bottle. The fragrance is described as a mixture of carnation, jasmine, and cardamom. The diamond-encrusted crystal bottle adds greatly to the cost. Only 20 bottles were made by the creator Clive Christian. The other 3 options are lovely perfumes made by Avon. What is the common name for maguey, used in many perfumes such as Opium by Yves Saint Laurent? Maguey is a fragrance used by some of the top perfume houses, including Yves Saint Laurent and Flores. Lily of the Valley has a very sweet perfume and is used very often as a flower in bridal bouquets. What is the so-called capital of world perfumery? Everyone who is serious about perfumes knows that the cradle and the capital of modern perfumery is in Grasse, a small town in Provence, France. In 2005, archaeologists uncovered the remains of the world's oldest perfumery in Archipelagos on which island nation? The Mediterranean island nation of Cyprus has been inhabited for at least 10,000 years. The excavation of ruins found on the island yielded a perfumery that was dated to be at least 4,000 years. Funnels, bowls, and stills, as well as numerous perfume bottles were found at the location. Old perfume recipes found at other locations indicate that the people of this island use myrtle, almond, coriander and local flowers in their perfumes. Beethoven probably did not have this famous Ctto fragrance in mind when he wrote his famous ode. What is the name of this fragrance? Joy was created in 1931 by the designer Ctto. It is a flowery fragrance created by a man who was a French designer, then an army captain and then once again a designer. Ctto was a man of firsts. He was the first designer to develop a designer label and he was the first to preview his collections to the press. Influenced by Art Deco and Cubism, his clothes were considered quite modern. Joy is said to be in advertisements the most costly perfume in the world. Ode to Joy, by Beethoven is the last movement of his Ninth Symphony completed in 1824. The movement is based on a famous poem by Friedrich Schiller dating back to 1785. When and where was the Guerlain Perfume House founded? A genuine chic Parisian, the House of Guerlain was founded in 1828 by Pierre-François Pascal Guerlain. The first store was located in 42, Rue de Rivoli, Paris. The Guerlain family owned the house until 1994 when it was sold to the LVMH Group, the French luxury goods giant. As of 2008, Jean-Paul Guerlain, a fourth-generation perfumer of the family, is still active as an advisor. What perfume is considered to be the first Oriental? Shalimar, introduced in 1925, is considered to be the first modern Oriental. Opium was introduced in 1977, Poison, in 1985, and Aprege is not an Oriental, but a floral aldehydic perfume. What was Penhaligon's first fragrance called? Hammond Bouquet was inspired by the aroma of the Turkish bath, German Street. The Turkish bath was adjacent to William Penhaligon's barbershop. Hammond Bouquet was created and launched in 1872 and was dominated by flowery scents. In which year was Penhaligon's awarded the prestigious Royal Award of His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales? 1988, Penhaligon's awarded the prestigious Royal Award of His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales in 1988. This establishment had previously received a Royal Award from Her Royal Highness Queen Alexandra, 1903, and His Royal Highness the Duke of Edinburgh, 1956. Which of the following options was, at the turn of the 21st century, the world's largest fragrance company? Answer: Coty. Founded in 1904, Coty quickly grew as their perfumes became popular around the world. Their first fragrance was named La Rose Jacqueminot, just one of the many perfumes to use this lovely scented flower. Coty has been a pioneer in new fragrances, careful packaging, and interesting perfume bottles. They were the first company to sell a range of products in the same fragrance. Indole is used to produce what fragrance? Indole is a synthetic material, derived from coal tar. Indole is also naturally formed in human feces, within strong fecal odor. When used in a very low concentration, it has a sweet flowery smell akin to orange blossom. Who was the first female to produce a designer perfume? Coco Chanel was first, within 5, Jean Lanvin was second, but neither Arden nor Lauder had ever been clothing designers. Thank you! For more trivias, please visit www.funtrivia.com.